Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Point of View. Today, we're joined by our guest co-host, hailing all the way from Peru, Willie Montague. Hey, Willie. You came back just in time to join us, huh?
Got back.
We see you got a little tan. We appreciate it. But coming up on today's show, we're celebrating a special birthday today and breaking down the latest update from the Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious and Lauren LaRosa have made up, and we love to see it. Plus, in Girlfriend's Guide, Chelsea Handler shares why she thinks black men appreciate her masculine energy more than white men do. So grab a seat, join the discussion. Of course, you're watching POV. So birthdays aren't just about cake and candles. They're a reminder of how far we've come, the lessons we've learned, and the people that we've become. It's more than just getting older. It's about growth and transformation. So let's talk about it. How do you see birthdays? A celebration, a reflection, or just another day? I want to add in there, it's my birthday!
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
I feel like, have y'all ever heard of people who get the birthday blues?
Yes.
Right? I have never had the birthday blues.
What? Okay, but you know what? Okay, so I have to say really quick. I just said maybe about 2 weeks ago that I've never had the birthday blues.
No, Tally.
Then I got it.
No.
Oh my God.
My birthday coming too.
Your
No,
birthday
I take it back. I get it. I had it.
Yeah. You've had it through me and through other people, and I've never had it before.
Yeah.
And so I don't know like if that's what happened. But there was something super spiritual, emotional going on. I was able to kick it, but it almost took me out.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have y'all had the birthday blues before?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
My 30th was the worst.
No.
Why?
It was the worst. I had put this whole thing I wanted to do, and it ended up just being my cousin and I. And it was just like not the experience I wanted for, as people say, the dirty 30. It was just not a good experience.
Wow.
So after that, I plan my own birthday parties for now. So yeah, that was it.
I can't say I have the birthday blues, but I like the birthdays because I think it's a time that you reset. It's your new year, like your personal new year, and you reset and you just have time to reflect on things and think about, life and where you're going and what you've learned and the different experiences that you've had that have grown you. And then you just like, hey, I'm going to just do my thing. And I like being by myself, though. My birthday is a day I like to be alone.
I look forward to my birthday every year. When I get this year, who's gonna be around, who's not gonna be around.
I like to spend that time by myself. And like if I get gifts and stuff, I like to open my gifts alone. I like to read my cards alone. I just like to spend that time with myself that day.
Okay.
And the Lord and chit chat.
I love that. And so for me, my sister, she'll be 25 this year, I believe. Her birthday is 3 days after mine. And so my mom technically had her like the year she was born on my birthday weekend. And so she was like my baby, like my first baby. And so every year for 25 years, I've been sharing my birthday with her because she was my pride and joy, just like one of my kids. And so this year, she's got a boyfriend and, they just went on a trip today. And so I don't know, like now thinking about it in real time, I wonder if that contributed to my birthday blues a little bit because I'm so used to having to consider what our plans were going to be and working around it. And so I always fit a celebration there for myself. But now she just left me, child.
Now, my sister's birthday is 2 days before mine.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, and we celebrated.
So you the one that came to steal the shine.
Yeah, I did. And we celebrated last year together, and it was fun. We had a really good time. We actually came here to Orlando and just like had the crabs.
Ooh,
we had
y'all don't know I love me a crab.
Yes, we had the crab
leg.
My sister love them. She have them piled up to here. We did all you can eat. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, can you crack that for me? Because I really don't like to work at the crabs. I already did the work. I don't want to do any work again. I already did it.
I am done. So speaking of the birthday blues, for some birthdays is a time of joy. For others, it brings anxiety, loneliness, or even depression. Why do birthdays trigger such different emotions in people?
I think it really depends on circumstances. Some people have like families and friends, and some people don't. You know, they can grow up in different, you know, areas. I've seen it. I've seen some people like, you know, there was this video, I think it was on Instagram, of a boy who never had a birthday until he got adopted. And so he just cried, and literally it was just, I mean, it was the smallest thing. I literally believe they just got him a banana, and because that's what he wanted, and he literally just broke down crying because he had never been gifted anything. And so I just think it's people's circumstances, because here, especially, you know, we have opportunities, and people know it. They may send you $5. You know, how I grew up, they send you, you know, $1 per year or whatever. Then you got a certain age, just went back to this, you stuck it at 10. And and that's it. But, you know, other people don't have those same, you know, those opportunities.
That's really appreciating the little things.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that.
A birthday tradition in my family, just thinking about it, for years since my family had come to Florida. I don't know when my grandma them found out about Publix chicken, baby. But every year, every year you can guarantee that everyone in our family was going to get a box of Publix chicken and a Publix cake.
No.
I
Not the chicken and a cake.
Yes, every year. So this is the first year that I didn't get no chicken. Auntie, I'll be looking for my chicken on Sunday after brunch. Yes, but do we think that social media has changed the way that people celebrate birthdays?
Social media?
Yeah, as far as like, you know, now everyone's living for the post, or you know, even when their life isn't, you know,
I gotta go here. I gotta spend my last dime to go to Peru.
I knew that was coming. I
Celebrate something and take a picture.
God done bless Willie bountifully, honey. He can pour us all out a blessing. We ain't got room to receive.
Okay, give us some.
Give me some.
And you didn't bring us anything back, Willie.
Yes.
You didn't bring us
It's
no
my
little
birthday.
trinkets or
I
nothing.
bought tea.
Tea. We don't want no tea for Peru. Might have a little cocaina.
Let me tell you that. Oh my goodness. My favorite birthday treat or birthday gift would be going to Italy. That would be my favorite.
You've already been, or you?
I have not, but that's where I'm supposed to be. And that's where
I know, that's right. That must be where your
Okay.
husband at.
Yeah, I think he is, because my heart is in Italy. Already.
Listen, I know that's right. But in other news, if we can report on two black women clashing in the media, it's only right that we give an update on the positive note.
Thank you.
And it looks like the Breakfast Club, Just Hilarious, and Lauren LaRosa have squashed their tension and are back on good terms. They even dropped a parody called The Job Is Mine, a playful spin on Monica and Brandy's The Boy Is Mine. We love to see a full circle moment, but what do y'all think? Is this a genuine reunion or just for show?
Now you know me,
Go ahead, Junie.
and if I know Jess with the mess the way that I think I know Jess with the mess,
It's for show?
this was absolutely a publicity stunt.
I mean, you know, the
This was
Breakfast Club is
absolutely-
a publicity stunt. The whole show.
Yeah, they've been
it's full of
tanking
mess.
for a while, so
So-
I feel like it's anything in the moment to get them to stay relevant. You know, like they're like grabbing
So
straws.
do we think the makeup was a publicity stunt, or do we think the quarrel was?
Truthfully, I feel like I can't say that it was all staged. We can't say that it was all staged. But in the moment where Charlemagne told Jess to like egg it on, like keep the drama going between them two, it was like, this sounds like you only want to do this because you see the views and the ratings are going up because we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the show anymore. This is about the drama that's happening inside the show.
Do we think it could be that behind the scenes, maybe they said, hey, if y'all both want to be on this show together, y'all gonna have to fix this, and then they came
Publicly.
up with The Job Is Mine?
I think, you know what, when I first saw it, I thought it was cute. I thought it was funny. I would really love it if it was real, like it was a real, you know, makeup, but they have been arguing all week on the show.
But didn't LaRosa get her own show? Or are they on the
She
show?
has her own segment.
own segment.
On the Breakfast Club. Yeah, she has her own segment, so they don't have Just with the Mess no more.
What?
They have the latest with Lauren LaRosa.
Oh, but no Just with the Mess.
No Just with the Mess.
Well, you take Charlemagne the God off, they have plenty of room.
Oh,
Lord, listen, we need Charlemagne and his list on the show. He do what he need to do.
I'm glad that at least, you know, maybe there's some camaraderie, at least in their work experience together. I mean, I didn't
they could still work together.
Yeah, that they can still work together. I mean,
Yeah.
I really didn't like seeing that. Obviously, I think it was a setup. I think, just like it was set
I
up.
think it was a stunt for sure.
Yeah, and then they used it and said, well, shoot, this is happening. We're going to have to use this and make the most of it so we can get ratings and all. But I'm glad because, I think we see so much of it. We see enough of the women fighting.
100%.
It would be nice to just see people get along, not backbiting, not talking behind each other's back, but women who are just standing with each other and say, look, we're going to do this and we're going to do this right.
Speaking of women standing with each other, it is Tally's birthday.
So I heard.
So
we heard all
here at POV, we do love to celebrate our co-host. And Tally, we just want to say happy birthday.
You so much.
And we got you a little something.
Thank you.
I hope it's coming out soon because we don't have much time before the commercial break. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
We love and appreciate you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you guys. I love you guys.
That
This
cake
is
was
beautiful.
delicious.
Okay, make a wish.
Delicioso.
While Tally is making a wish, we just want to let you all know at home that we love and appreciate y'all for keeping up with us. This is Tally's second birthday with us.
Woo!
Yes.
Happy birthday! Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm so grateful.
Yes. Yeah, taste that. Is it buttercream?
I can't taste it, but
Oh.
it looked good.
We'll taste it later.
Just cut around the piece that I licked.
Okay.
It's in front of the pink candle.
Okay, we got it.
We have to take a quick commercial break. But coming up right after this, we have Girlfriend's Guide, an unpopular opinion, or maybe Style Check, I'm not sure. Stay tuned. You're watching POV.
What's up, social media family? Thank you so much for tuning in. It is finally Friday, and I got a question. So, when was the last time you all had an I am too old for this moment?
I'll start.
Okay.
I get sick of this generation and the term cooked. I'm too old to be hearing all these new terms. I'm cooked. It's cooked. You cooked.
You are cooked. Raquel?
Mine would be when I went to Universal Studios. Oh my gosh, just having, seeing the lines, look, make sure you always get your fast track. Don't even stand in the lines. That is ridiculous. I was like, oh no, I can't do this. Too much moving around. I had to go to this park and that park. I want to ride this ride, got to go to that park. This ride, got to go. No. I want everything just right there. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like when I'm like in a peaceful state of mind, loud noises, I feel like sometimes I'm too old.
Girl, you finna be a cat
loud.
lady.
Oh, you too young for that.
I'm too old to be hearing loud noises early in the morning, late at night. Like
Let me tell y'all mine. Mine is, not to cut you off, Julie, but I want to get it before commercial break. Before it's up. Mine is like sitting on the toilet for too long. Like,
and your legs fall asleep.
and my legs fall asleep. Like, that never happened to me when I was
Tally, I'm
younger.
not playing with you.
No, I'm
Listen,
serious.
And cooked.
if y'all have any moments that you feel like you are too old for, please drop it down in our comments. But for now, we're going to get back to the show.
Welcome back. Now it's time for our favorite part of the show where we dive into love, life, relationships, and everything in between. Let's get into Girlfriend's Guide. So Chelsea Handler is stirring up the conversation yet again. She says black men embrace her masculine energy in a way that white men do not. And let's just say the internet has plenty of thoughts. Is there truth to this, or is this just Chelsea being Chelsea? Let's take a look.
Black men in general, and this is a generalization, seem to appreciate women like me more than white men. There seems to be a disconnect between strong, powerful white men and strong, powerful white women. There feels like I'm a lot of woman. I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do. And that, for some reason, threatens a lot of men. There's a certain type of men that don't like that. And there's something about black men that like that. They think that's cute. And they're turned on by my outrageousness. Or
Not turned on.
Is it cute, Willie?
Now, what did I just say last week? Another individual who's up here crying and going on like they want this, and again trying to be a man. It is you.
I knew that's where you was gonna go with it.
This does not make sense. Why can't you just say you are just a strong woman? You don't have to say there's any alpha female or masculine energy that you have. You are just a strong woman.
She did say that though.
But she emphasized on masculinity.
She did.
You don't have to add masculinity to you being. Femininity is real and masculinity is real. You don't have to mix it over just so you can prove a 21st century generalization of terms to fit Gen Z. It's disgusting. Move on.
No, I get that, and I do agree. But listening to a little bit of what Chelsea was saying, I do feel like she likes having that masculine energy. To me, she almost gives, for lack of a better word, stud to me.
Oh.
I feel like I feel like she wants to be like the masculine energy in a relationship. But also what I did notice that she said is that she likes to be desired by men because she wants to use the F word. She wants to F. And so to me, it doesn't seem like she was looking for marriage, but she's looking to be desired. But I also think that it's funny that black men appreciate this quality in her and despise it in black women.
No,
Okay,
but that's what she says. We don't have no statistical proof of this. She needs to stick.
We do. We black women.
I'm saying there's no proof from her saying that black men want her because she's shining some kind of masculinity.
I think she's saying that because she was with 50 Cent. He wanted her, and yeah. Let me not talk about 50 because 50 don't play. No, he don't. Not you, 50. You my dog.
No, she need to stick with her own kind. We having generational problems anyway. So we just leave that there.
I don't. Wow.
Lord.
Leave that there.
How do we feel? How do we truly feel? Because y'all want to hang me out to dry with this one, but I really want to get down to it. I want to know
y'all better say
how
something.
do we feel about the way that black men are often portrayed in the media, especially when it comes to their relationships and attraction to strong, independent women?
I believe I'm a black man. I'm a black man. I believe that if the black woman would support, uplift, encourage, empower, speak power into the black man, there will be a restoration and a wholesomeness returning back to the home. That will create
beautiful.
the nuclear
I like that,
family.
Willie.
I like it, and the black woman is looking for the same thing.
But we're talking about the black man.
And they can also be strong women at the same time. They can provide all of those things, and they can still have their own life and have their own things too.
Sister Natalia asked the question. The question was reference to black man, and y'all brought in.
You made a good point
Because it was about black women. It was a question for a black man, but it was about black women.
And I'm helping y'all so y'all can do better.
Right.
What I do want,
and you should take your own advice.
I'm telling you.
I get what
do that.
you're saying, Willie, and
It's
I do
nice.
agree
It's
with
beautiful.
you. But I also believe that fundamentally, we all need to come back to our core and realize the worth that we have individually and then collectively for one. But I did see a podcast recently. I don't know who was on it or what the gentleman's name was, but it was an Indian man. Maybe we can find it. It was an Indian gentleman, and he was talking to two black men that I'm assuming they liked white women. And so he was telling them like how disgusted he was with the fact that he constantly hears black men say that they don't prefer black women, and that, you know, in his race, that's not an option. He's only had one woman as his Indian wife, and that was his only choice, and that's the way that they were raised to further their race, but also to work together and appreciate their people. And so I feel like we talk a lot about, you know, what isn't happening from the black man or from the black woman to the black man, but we messed up, period. We need to tear the whole house down and build it back from the foundation.
And where did we get messed up in? I know Raquel's not gonna like this. The destruction of the home in black families and communities throughout the entire United States all
It's
started
not the
with
woman.
LBJ. He destroyed the nuclear family by allowing for the nucleus to be removed, putting a single mother in the house with children and depending on the government to give them welfare after welfare and give and incentivizing that if the man is not in the home, we'll keep paying you. That's why we have EBT, SNAP, food stamp, whatever you say. That's why they give you checks for your kids.
It was a little bit before that, though. It was a little before that. Now, even the slavery when they was carrying the families
said what?
Wasn't it lack of jobs
What
for
are you saying
men
to the people who are being abused?
who, they weren't
We're
able
not
to
talking about
provide
abuse.
based on how the
But this is
system
people.
wasn't
If
made.
We're talking about apples and oranges.
No, if we're
We're
talking
talk-
about it and we're trying to generalize everything, then you can't just say like, oh, because a single mother is here with her kids, then she's not supposed to what?
No, what I'm saying is that in that governmental time, that's where it started. That's where this divide, where we don't have
no,
it.
people
you
make
serious?
choices every single
No,
day.
I'm telling you, go look through your history. You go back and you look at these individuals from the 20s and the 30s in black homes, and they were together. They were thriving. It wasn't until you got into the 50s, the 60s, and 70s, you started seeing all this stuff divide. You didn't see that in the 20s and 30s with black families.
Yeah, women got tired.
No, they were together. They were together.
Yeah, no, I do get it, but that was a time where it was about ladies and gentlemen. Then we got into the pimps and hoes. Then, you know what I'm saying?
Now
Now
to the
we
bees.
with the bad bees and the
Bees and-
the young
The
YNs.
YNs.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where we going. Let us pray.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna pivot into our final
Really?
segment of the day, unpopular opinion. So while we on the topic
Of
of
YNs.
young YNs, okay? If y'all don't know what it is, look up what a YN is. It ain't for me to say, okay? But we're moving on to our next topic in the NFL. They have everyone talking right now. They've officially banned the nose wipe celebration, calling it a violent gesture. This ban has sparked some serious debate. While some people say it's necessary to maintain respect and sportsmanship, others feel like it's taking away from the fun and entertainment of the game. So what do you guys think? Is the NFL going too far with these restrictions, or is it just a right move and just to keep the game respectful?
Well, first of all, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, please.
What is the nose?
I didn't know what it was either, but I realized.
Why is it causing so much controversy?
Okay.
And then, like,
Okay, so
what's the problem?
it's okay. I'm guessing what I gather is that, with these YNs, what is it? Young slime, YSL, young slime, whatever. They, I guess it's like a movement that they do.
But he didn't. That wasn't the movement that he did, though. He did something.
No,
it wasn't the same.
He did. He did that, and he said slime.
No, look at
he
the
said
direction
slime?
that he's going. He's not going.
He said.
He's not going.
He said.
He's not going to the
But
left.
this,
He's pushing.
but this is still a trend that children, people all over social media are doing, and they're saying slime and making, they're.
So
But what's
can
the
we just say
problem, though?
what
What's the
is
problem?
it? That's
So,
we
what-
can
I
say it.
It's a gang gesture.
Yes, the gang
This way?
gesture. It's a gang gesture, and I guess it signifies something about like rebellious behavior. I don't know if it's like what they do to the.
Well, I mean, the NFL is known
Well, I
for
thought this
rebellious
meant I'ma get
behavior. They start with
Listen,
rebellious behavior.
we too old for this. We don't know what's going on. we all too old.
Exactly. We're
I am
trying to
very clear
figure out
what's going on. I am very clear.
Tell us,
It's not for me to say on television.
So what you a YG?
No. I am not. I am not anything like that.
It's not for you to say on camera. Okay.
No, it's not. It's not.
There's no more restrictions. Go ahead,
So
say it.
the thing is, a lot of people are trying to downplay the seriousness of the nose swipe, but then I did see a clip from when Young Thug's court proceedings were going on, and what was the dude's name? Woody. I guess Woody was testifying against him, and Young Thug was, behind the little. I ain't been to court, jail, none of that. But and so he kept doing the nose swipe and looking at him, and when he did that, Woody immediately changed his whole.
That mean I'ma get you.
He let him know, baby, it's gonna be your mama. Everybody finna be out of there. And so that is a lot of the controversy behind this. I don't know, Junior. You know, but you ain't saying.
So we don't move from here.
If y'all know in the comments, I'm a little too old for it. I'm 37 today. I feel 57.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all let us know. Listen, this is out of control. But I want to know, like, is the NFL overreacting? That's a question that a lot of people are saying.
To, and they were like, the NFL is the no fun league.
Yes, no fun league.
Well, I'm gonna say this real quick. They have to do this to protect. Because remember what happened last time when they allowed for Colin Kaepernick to kneel.
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to protect their brand.
Yeah. So,
but the boy said he got 1,000,001 other gestures to do, so they can't take them all.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, honey, listen.
Better come with the rest
I don't
of them,
understand. If I was him, I would just be doing a cartwheel and going on, baby. Because
It's not a cartwheel.
But these young YNs. Anyways, y'all look the word up. It ain't for me to say, but that's a wrap for today's show. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is Friday. It's my birthday. Y'all have a good weekend. In my honor. Thanks for watching POV. We'll catch you here next week.